Hey Yogi, welcome to day 2 of your 5-day detox. This class is called Accept and Let Go. Okay, we're going to be working on the hips to really release any negative emotions. In yoga, we like to believe that the negative emotions or emotions that maybe you haven't brought to the surface manifest in your hips. That's why we're going to be working and focusing in on hips to release some of that tension and some of that build-up. So just know that if any emotions do come up throughout your yoga practice, that is okay. You can feel these emotions and you can flow through them. Nothing might come up, which is also totally valid, but I just encourage you to approach this practice with an open mind. So let's get started. We're starting this class actually at the front of our mat in standing. So come to the front and bring your feet slightly wider than your hips. Your toes are going to be pointing to the corners of your mat. From here, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up to meet above your head in prayer, exhaling, hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time with the breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Now on the next time, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, but on the exhale, we're going to sink down into a Yogi Squat. So exhale, squatting down. Now you might be able to come all the way down with your elbows pushing out your knees, or you might be up here, and wherever you're at, that's totally fine. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, bring the palms up, exhale, sinking down into your squat. Inhale, exhale, sinking down in your squat, and we're going to stay here for 2 breaths. And really lift through the chest here. Don't round down, we want to create length in the body. From here, you're going to melt down your hands to the mat. You might have to wiggle back a little bit. Melt them down. We're going to bring the right foot to the back. So we're going to meet in lizard. Okay, so your left foot this time, it's not pointing to the outside of the corner of the mat, but it's pointing to the front. Inhale here, create a long spine. And exhale, relax the right knee down. So from here, you can go as low as you feel comfortable. You can come onto your forearms if you wish. I'm going to stay up here for today. On the next inhale, open out to the side, so you're facing the left side of the room. And then exhale, see if you can catch your right foot. So you're really twisting open. You're kind of pushing back into your hand with your right foot. Release the foot, come back into your lizard, tuck the back toes under, so you're back with your knee lifted. From here, we're going to do a quick switch. We're going to step back into our Yogi Squat. So come back into your squat here. Let's take a breath here. Again, create length throughout the body. And then let's step the other foot back. So left leg steps to the back. Bring your right toes to point to the front. And again, you can come as low as you wish. So you can relax your back knee down. Come onto your forearms wherever you feel comfortable. Inhale, twist to the right side. And exhale, see if you can catch the back foot and really push into the back foot here and twist your body open to the side. We're going to stay here for 1 more breath. Release the foot, bring your palm back. And from here, we're going to be stepping into a squat 1 last time. So step, bring the palms to meet, pushing out the knees, And then we're just gonna find a seat on our mat. So you're probably gonna have to come back a little bit because we need our legs extended here. Now from here, you're gonna bring your right leg on top of your left. You're gonna bring the knees to meet each other in like a little sandwich. So bring your knees together. Your right foot is going to be close to your left hip. Okay, so this will look different for everybody. Your knee might be up here and that is absolutely fine. Make sure that you have your left foot flexed. Okay, so settle into the pose. We're gonna inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up, and exhale, fold forwards. Now, it depends on how you're feeling. It's very early on in the class to do such an intense stretch. So just feel what feels good. You might be all the way down, or you might be up here. So wherever you're at, that's absolutely fine. Just sit with it, and maybe in a few breaths time, you can sink a little bit deeper. The next inhale, look up, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold one more time and see if you can go a little bit deeper this time. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, meet in prayer. Okay, from here, we're going to be doing a little bit of a funky plank variation. So you're going to need to bend your left leg, bring your right palm out behind you so it's facing, your fingers are facing the back of the mat. From here, I'm going to step onto my left foot. I'm going to spin the toes to point to the right side of the room. And then when you're ready, we're going to push up into our little plank variation here. Okay, so I've got my legs still twisted on top. Bring your left arm up to the sky. Inhale, on the exhale, arm over the ear. Inhaling up. Exhale, arm over the ear. Inhale up. Exhale, arm over the ear. And from here, we're just going to sink back down and sit back down with control. Okay, you're gonna actually come onto your back from here. So lay down. Your left foot can stay rooted on the mat. So your right foot is coming to rest on your thigh, on your left thigh. So you can open out the right hip and the right knee a little bit. From here, you can either stay with the leg bent and bring it in slightly, or you can extend your leg, flex your foot if this feels good for you. We're going to do a tiny little bit of core work here, so wherever you're at is totally fine. You can bend your leg like this, it's absolutely fine, or extend it for a bit of more of a challenge. From there, we're going to interlink our fingers, place them behind our head, kind of lift up the shoulder blades, gaze up to the sky. So we're just going to hold that for a few breaths. Really feel your core engage. Keep strong in the left leg. And exhale, releasing back down. From here, you can bring your right leg back down. Come to sit in a cross-legged position, and you can either step or you can hop back to plank. Okay, from here, lower down with control. Inhale to your up dog or your cobra. Exhale to your downward dog. This is the first downward dog. Push into your hands here. Gaze towards your feet. Hide your heels behind your calves. Really push through, create length in the spine. Okay, your knees can be bent if you need to bend them. You can extend them. Bend into your feet, hop into your squat. We are going to come into our squat one more time. Inhaling, creating length. Exhale, we're going to sit back down. We're doing the same on the other side. So this time your left leg is going to come on top of your right. See if you can make a sandwich with your knees here. So your left foot will be next to your right hip. Flex into your front toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. And again, this will look different in everybody. Everybody has got a different body and everybody has different levels of flexibility. So just sit with wherever you're at and really melt down. On the inhale, come onto your fingertips, flat back, and exhale, see if you can sink down a little bit deeper into this fold. Next, inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. From here, we are going to be doing that funky plank on the other side. So step onto your right foot, bring the right toes to face the left side, and bring your hand behind you, fingers pointing towards the back of the room. Okay, from here, push up into your plank, extend your arm up to the side. Inhale, exhale, arm over ear. Inhaling up, exhale, bring the arm over the ear. Inhaling up, exhale, arm over the ear. And then we're going to sit back down, come onto your back, and we're going to bring the left foot onto your right thigh to open up the hip here. So just take a moment to really open up, flex into your left foot. And we're going to do a little bit of our core work once again. So either bring the right foot up at 90 degrees or straighten it if you can. Interlace the fingers behind your head and lift up your shoulder blades. Gaze towards the sky, and let's hold it here for a few breaths. Create some warmth within the body. Keep breathing. I know this is difficult, but keep breathing here. And then we're going to release back down. You can bring both feet to meet the mat. And then once again, we're going to come to sit in a cross-legged position. You can step or you can hop to your plank. From here, lower down with control. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your downward dog. From here, we're going to sweep the right foot up. Open the hip out this time. You can bend your leg here. Bend your right leg. Give the ankle a little roll, a little circle. Try and keep the shoulders square. I know it's difficult. The shoulders like to open up, but keep them square. From here, we're going to roll forwards into plank. Knee in towards the chest. We're going to come into pigeon here. So your right foot is going to be maybe underneath your left hand. It depends how flexible you are with this. Some people can get their leg totally parallel to the front of the mat, but anywhere is fine, just somewhere where you find comfort. And if this is really uncomfortable, you can always put a block underneath your body. So inhale here, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to sink down. Now you might be here and that's absolutely fine. You can come all the way down if that's comfortable to you and rest your forehead on the ground. So we're going to take a few breaths in pigeon. And I know that pigeon pose is, some people love it, some people hate it. But really just breathe into any areas of tension. Any areas that are tight, breathe into them. Don't cling on to anything in your hips, just really release and let go. When you're ready, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, come back up. Inhale here. Then we're going to step the left foot to meet the right. So I'm going to show you. The right foot is still open, the hip is still open, and we're just bringing the left foot in and stepping on it. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, we're going to come forwards and we're going to see if we can bind. So I'm bringing my left shoulder in to meet my left knee, and then I'm wrapping around and seeing if I can bind behind my body. And if you can find the bind, gaze over your right shoulder to the back of the mat. From here you can release the bind if you have it, and then cross over your legs. We're gonna hop back into plank, lower down with control, inhaling, up dog, exhaling, down dog, and this time left foot lifts, open up the hip here. Try and keep the shoulders grounding down towards the mat. Open the hip, give the ankle a massage, a few rolls here. And then inhale, we're going to come into pigeon on the other side, knee in towards the chest, and then relax down into your pigeon pose. Okay, so again, your foot, your left leg might be parallel to the mat, or it might be really close to your hip here. Anything is fine, just find something that is more comfortable to you. If you need a block, you can put it underneath your left thigh. Inhale here, and exhale, sink down wherever that may be for you. I love pigeon pose. It's definitely one of my favorite poses. I feel so much tension release in this pose. I know it can be really intense if you're only starting to practice pigeon, but trust me, one day it will feel really good if you're not there yet. Two more breaths in pigeon here. Then bring your palms underneath your shoulders and let yourself lift up. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to meet the left. So again, the left hip is still open. Once again, we're just stepping onto our right foot here. Inhale, bring the arms up, and on the exhale, see if you can reach forwards, bring the right shoulder in on the inside of the right knee, wrap your arms around, and maybe you can clasp. If you can clasp, gaze over your left shoulder to the back. And if you can't clasp, absolutely fine, just stay wherever folded. Maybe you can hold onto your t-shirt or something. Then you can release, and from here we're not going to be coming back into downward dog, we're just going to come onto our backs. So relax down onto your back, bring the feet wider than hip distance apart and let your knees knock towards each other. You can bring your palms out to the side in a T shape here, and then we're going to do a little windshield wiper motion. So bring both knees to the right side, sink down, back to center, and then bring them to the left side. Let them sink down. So we're going to do that with a breath. So inhaling to center, exhale, dropping to the right. Inhaling to center, exhale, dropping to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. You can do a few more at your own pace, so use your own breath. Then bring it back to center, hugging your knees. Okay, give your knees a squeeze, give your spine a little massage, rocking side to side. And then we're going to come into our end relaxation, so into corpse pose. So bring your feet down, falling out to the side, palms facing up. Check in with your body, making sure that all areas of your body are relaxed, including the face, including the jaw, the forehead. Allow your breath to return to normal. And allow yourself these few moments for your body to process all the movements that you've done, all the tension that you've released. If you have more time in your day, I would suggest for you to extend your Shavasana for another 5 minutes. But if you're ready to wake your body back up, then start wiggling your fingers, your toes. Bring the knees in, step onto your feet, and come and find a cross-legged seated position. From here, inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart center in prayer. Take this moment to thank yourself and to celebrate yourself for taking some time out of your busy day to really let go and release of any tension in your hips. Thank you so much for letting me guide you through your practice. You can open your eyes. Thank you so much. I hope to see you on day 3 of the 5-day detox.